Alright, hey guys, Kat here, back from the editing chair, and we're going to get right back into this from where we left off in the last one, so enjoy.
Amir. Hi, Amir. It's Laura, Ben's girlfriend. I just want to know if you're still friends with Claire. Don't tell Ben I asked you. Hi, Laura. You're why? Ben told me she tried to end his relationship with his ex, Julia, while they were still together, but because she wanted to date him herself. Is this true? Wait, what? Hi, Amir. It's Laura, Ben's girlfriend. I just want to know if you're still friends with Claire. Ben told me she tried to end his relationship with his ex. Okay, Claire tried to end his relationship with Julia. Okay. No, I don't think so. And anyway, Claire was dating Oliver at the time. Claire told me that Ben was violent with Julia. Do you think that's true? Let's say Julia was a complicated girl, but I got the impression there were times when he really lost it with her. I advised Ben to see a therapist or join a support group for people with anger issues, but he wouldn't listen. But you still remain friends with him? Yeah. Why didn't you tell me this before? Oh, I don't know. What goes on in Ben's private life is none of my business, and it's ancient history now. Yeah, well, you could have at least warned me. Listen, I already told him to get some help. I did what I could. Um, Charlotte, don't mention it. Oh my god, this is too big. Oh, it's too big. My brother is totally classy style. You see, we're having fun when you're back in 2 weeks. Okay, I'm serious. Okay, we've read this. Packet of pills. I'm concerned about you. Any news? How about you? I'm fine. I miss you. Don't feel well enough to go out. Okay, but change your mind. Do you want to meet up for a drink? Hey, how are you? I haven't heard from you in a long time. Laura, I'm worried about you. Laura, how are you feeling? So, why are you texting me on my work phone? Alright, okay. After what you told me about Guy, I wanted to text you somewhere he couldn't read the message. Anyway, I suggest you use a password to lock your work phone and never unlock it in front of him. He already flew into this heavy jealous rage when I wanted to lock my personal phone, so I don't think that's a good idea. What do you mean heavy? Wait, so she's finally admitting that he's okay. What do you mean heavy? He yelled at me and said I was hiding things from him. He accused me of having a lover and said I didn't really love him and that I was locking my phone because I didn't trust him. Okay, I get it. That's bad. That it's not normal, you know. But who's this Paul guy? Anyway, I don't know, but at the same time I understand him. He needs reassurance. I know that I love him. Don't you think it's a mark of trust in the other person to let them see the contents of your phone? Yeah, a little bit. So, yeah, I guess. But you still get to have your private life. Anyway. No, I disagree. A real mark of trust would be to believe the other person, not always feel the need to have proof of their love and the faithfulness of snooping through their phone. Plus, it's important for both of partners to have their own secret garden. Listen, for him it's not really negotiable. He's been lied to in the past and needs some reassurance. Yeah, I get it, but it's not great. If you want a reason for locking your phone, you'll just have to say, Michael insisted on it. What do you mean? So you lock your work phone and tell him Michael's orders and he wants the work phone to be more secure because the phone contains confidential work stuff. Yeah, okay. I don't see why I would need to lie to him, though. It's unhealthy not to have a space where you can grouch about your relationship occasionally. Yeah, but if I'm having relationship problems, I should just talk to him, shouldn't I? Sure, but it's sometimes good to talk to your friends and have another point of view. Okay, I'll lock this phone. Hi, how are you? Exhausted. I've been running for an hour. Wow, congratulations. Where do you go running now? It's been a while since we've bumped into each other at the park. That's hardly surprising because I run on a treadmill we have at home now. Wow, those things are expensive, aren't they? It was a present from Ben. A pretty silly gift, huh? I mean, you can run outside for free. Yeah, but it's so handy. I can run when I want to and don't get harassed on the street by stupid men. Since when have stupid men stopped you from running? Well, that's true, but Ben was worried about me. He prefers me to not go out. Wait a second. What do you mean he prefers you not to go out? Yeah, he's afraid something might happen to me. But you do go out, don't you? You go shopping, meet friends. You still see Amelia and Elsa. I get shopping delivered. It's easier, and I'm talking to my friends less and less at the moment. Why is that? Oh, you know, you tend to have fewer friends as time goes on, and when you're in a relationship, you don't see people as much. But you still see Emma, don't you? Not really. Since I've been with Ben, things have become a little complicated. Nearly all of my friends have faded away. I'm starting to wonder if they're jealous. What do you mean by jealous? Well, you know, I'm one of those rare and lucky people among my girlfriends who's found a job they love, and my life with Ben is fabulous. Not only am I happy in my relationship, but he has money too, so financially I'm living a fairy tale while they're struggling. And you think they're keeping their distance because they're jealous? That's the only explanation Ben and I could come up with. Sad, but there it is. Laura, I'm sorry to tell you this, but Ben's behavior isn't normal. He's the one who's jealous. I get the impression he's controlling you, that he's isolating you. Don't be ridiculous. I'm saying this based on what you're telling me. He's jealous and wants to read the contents of your phone. He controls you by not letting you go out on your own. He's manipulating you with a treadmill gift. He's isolating you from your girlfriends and insinuating they're jealous of you. That's not normal, and this doesn't happen in a normal relationship. He has a problem. You always focus on the negative. It's not like that at all, Charlotte, I swear. It's nothing to worry about. Okay, he has his faults, but nothing serious. No, he has a problem, and you're of course blind to it. You're madly in love with him. Okay, so you have your own take on things and just won't let it go. You're a pain in the ass. I guess it's useless talking to you. Sorry if I'm interfering, and it's none of my business, but I'm worried. Like I told you, everything's fine. Leave me alone. I'm here if you need me. Hey, Laura, how are you? Hey, I don't know if you're mad at me, but I still consider you my friend, and I'm here if you need me. Just to wish you happy birthday. Hope everything's okay. Hi, thanks for your birthday message. How are you at the moment? Not great, I have to say. What's up? One of Ben's former friends contacted me and said some terrible things about him, and I have really upset me. I can imagine. Have you mentioned to Ben? No. Really, why? She told me to hear his history of violent behavior with his ex, and it's really freaking me out. But Ben already told me about this girl and how she was in love with him and would do anything to have him to herself. I don't really know what to think. Okay, so how do you feel about it? My first reaction was not to believe her, but then I thought about everything you said and started realizing that I should leave him. And I've given it some serious thought, especially as he's been pretty difficult to live with recently. But he was so sweet on my birthday, I'm so confused. He's aware of his fault, which means he knows he's too possessive and he does apologize. His work is really exhausting sometimes. He drinks a little too much to unwind, and then says things he doesn't really mean. Alcohol is no excuse for bad behavior. But he knows when he's gone too far. My birthday was so romantic. He took me on a surprise weekend, and it was fantastic. I really felt like I rediscovered the Prince Charming and once new. But aren't you scared he'll start over? No, not at all. He even promised to see a psychoanalyst to address his anger management issues. Okay, keep me posted on how the situation develops, all right? Okay, promise. Hi, how are you? How do things get better with Ben? No. What do you mean? Since he worries about me all the time, he got me to install an app on my... Oh my god. Got me to install an app on my... so I can quickly send him my GPS coordinates if I have a problem. Basically, it was meant to be a really practical thing, so if I was attacked or anything, I can theoretically discreetly press a button to let him know where I was. But then he wanted me to use it at a specific time to reassure him that he knew I was safe. Oh, I saw a Facebook thing going around about this person who had to, show, hold up 3 fingers, show me where you are, stuff like that. Ooh, this is getting creepy. So I was sending him a message every lunchtime. Then it turned into twice a day, then 3 times a day, then finally 4. Or every hour. And the other day I went out to get a coffee, and when I used the app, it told him I was out. When he came back that night, he went into this massive jealous rage, and it made no sense. He was convinced I was meeting another guy at a cafe, and he just got this idea into his head, and he was yelling at me. It was horrible. I just let him yell at me. I was paralyzed with fear. He wouldn't let me sleep that night. As soon as I dozed off, he'd wake me up again and demand I tell him the name of the person I was at the cafe with. The next morning at breakfast, I told him I'd had enough and couldn't go on like this. His attitude totally changed. He told me he was nothing without me, and I meant everything to him, that he was scared of losing me, that he didn't know what he would do without me. I really like to leave him, but I'm scared too. I'm frightened for him. He needs help. He needs me to help him get better. Oh my God. It's not you that needs his therapist. I thought he was going to see a psychoanalyst. He made an appointment but had to cancel because he was busy at work. Don't you get the feeling it's the same old pattern? He behaves badly, you threaten to leave, he apologizes, and you change your mind. Listen, there's a conference followed by a sport negotiation violence. I've got a friend who works there. I'm going, and I'd really like you to come with me, okay? I'm not a victim of domestic violence. He's never hit me. Okay, so he's never hit you, but sometimes when you talk, I get the feeling that you're suffering psychological abuse and that the conference will be tackling that issue too. What I do know, I'm not an expert, but it could be interesting to meet them, don't you think? Worst case scenario, you'll see that it doesn't apply to you, and the best, you'll learn something about domestic abuse. It happens a lot, but people tend not to talk about it. You can at least find out, surely. So what do I tell Ben? The reason why I'm not there when he gets back. Tell him you're having a drink with me, and I'll bring you home. That way he'll see you're not with another guy. Okay, when is it? Next Thursday after work. Well, why not? I'll drop by and pick you up. How are you feeling? Bad. I didn't get a week of sleep last night. I kept getting up to read those notes I took during the meeting. There were so many things to recognize in Ben's behavior. It scares me. I feel so dumb and stupid for not realizing earlier. I've been so blind, and you were right. No, you're not stupid. The important thing is that you've woken up to what's going on. You're a strong woman, and be brave. But I've been so dumb to allow myself to be manipulated like that. I guess I should leave him, but I don't know what to do. I don't even have a place of my own anymore. When you're ready. Thanks so much, Charlotte. I'm so lucky I can count on you. When I think of all the women talking at the support group yesterday, some living in situations much worse than mine and have nobody around to help them, thanks for being there for me. I'll always be there for you, and if something ever happens to me and I can't help you, you won't be alone. Look at all those women yesterday. Some terrible things happened to them, and they thought they'd never come through, but association always supported them and stuck by them. That's true, but I must insist, I can't thank you enough for your support. Hey, how are you? I'm feeling so much better. Ben organized a lovely surprise to celebrate our 6-month anniversary. It was fantastic. You know, maybe I exaggerated a little last time. It's not like he's a monster. Remember what they said about conference about cycles of violence? I think that's what's happening between you and Ben. It's okay at the moment, but it's not the first time things have turned bad, and God for the better. Can I suggest something? Count the number of times a day Ben's behavior becomes acceptable. That way you can monitor the cycle or the steady progression of an unacceptable behavior. Then it stops and it gets progressively worse again. Okay, I'm going to install a counter on my phone. Oh my God, that's what the counter's for. Write everything down, won't you? Even the little incuous comments. So if he comments on how I dress, I write that down too? Oh my God. Yeah, even that. It's not up to him to tell you how to dress. It's your body. It's your choice. Keep me posted on what happens, okay? How are you? Laura, I haven't heard from you. Laura, please let me know if you're okay. I want to make sure you're alive. Sorry, I haven't been in touch for so long. I made up my mind. Ben is dangerous. I have to leave this town, and I think I'm going to report him to the police. You're right to report him. However, are you sure you really have to get out of town because of him? I don't want to leave just because of him. I want to go because I need to breathe again. And to heal myself, peaceful, healthy environment. I'm just worried that I have nowhere to go. Listen, maybe I have a solution, but that means you'll have to talk about your situation with Michael. Are you okay with that? Okay. Okay, I talked to Michael and we're come up with a solution. There's a branch of the association that needs a communications manager. It's a long way from here in a quiet town, and he offered to transfer you there. You'll be away from here, but at least you'll have a job. You could stay with the director until you find somewhere on your own. I've also checked the association for support victims of domestic violence at the office there, and you'll be able to help you file your complaint. So the stage is set for you to slip away. Just tell us when you're ready. Thanks. Don't mention it, but just one thing. Oh, wow, wait. Why would I unlock the GPS and tell Ben where I am? I don't understand. Okay, don't mention it. Just one thing. You'll have to return your work phone to Michael. I would suggest you make a backup of all the content relative to your situation with Ben. It'll be useful for you to have a timeline of events, maybe some evidence when you report him. Ask Nadia in the IT department. She'll explain how to save the content. I remember that email. And I'll call you soon with more details. Meanwhile, just act normally around Ben. You don't want him to suspect anything. Wow. Wow. Okay. Is that all? Oh, fuck. You have one new email from Laura. This message is for the unknown person who may find this phone. My name is Laura. I own this phone. I'm not writing to this to get it back, but I may need your kind help. My partner is a violent and dangerous man. I've just left him to start a new life somewhere else and deliberately dropped this phone at the station when I was changing trains. I wanted to get rid of it so he couldn't locate me. I called my sister, who told me that he was harassing people close to me to find out where I was, and that makes my blood run cold. I've installed an app on my phone. I am here. If you use it, the app will send a notification indicating the phone's GPS coordinates. I'm hoping to lead him down a false trail so he leaves my friends and family alone. The code to unlock the GPS is attached. Obviously, I would please ask that you erase all data on this phone and then throw it away so he can't locate me and prevent him from harassing you as well. Whatever, don't worry about me. I'm safe and intend to make a formal complaint against him. Wait, did I just get to the end of the game? Let's look at the counter. So 0103467871400134655716 016891504751511. Oh my god. This sounds like one of my past relationships. I'm not going to read through all of this. Sorry. Intimidation, threats, Have we done... Oh, am I at the end of the game? Da, 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 da. N. 7 square N. That's what it was. Oh, the other way. So wait, we never found out about Paul. No, no, no. We never found out about Paul. We never found out why she's sick. I mean, is she pregnant? I want to know about Paul. Maybe he's just a creep? Okay, well, I guess that's all there is to do. Battery level 35. I think it is actually my battery. Okay. It was Ben who sent the video. I apologize again for having wrongly accused you. I could see things were going badly in our relationship, but every time I told myself I was going to leave him, he became adorable, sweet, and romantic again. I really thought he would change, but the cycle kept repeating. The doctor okay, this is telling us everything. The doctor said I was with you here because I was so stressed out and had lost a lot of weight, and then Ben discovered I wasn't pregnant. He went crazy and called me selfish for not wanting to have a child with him. Sorry, this music is too loud. And then it suddenly dawned on me the pill reminders that had disappeared from my phone. It was him. He wanted me to forget, and he didn't even deny it when I confronted him. You were right. Forgive me for not believing you. Ben was insanely jealous, and now I realize he was manipulating me. He was convinced I was hiding things from him, and I think he was actually tracking my phone. He ended up pushing me when he tried to snatch it out of my hands. I thought it was best to leave before he went too far, and I threw my phone and SIM card away just in case. I actually felt ashamed. I was convinced that I was to blame for the situation with Ben, and he didn't dare tell anyone. Dare tell anyone. Forgive me for having gone so far away without letting you know. I just feel empty now. I'm physically and mentally exhausted, but I'm going to take care of myself and the rest. I was so stressed out that I couldn't sleep. I feel like I'm slowly recovering from a long illness. Hi, Michael. Thanks again for authorizing my transfer. I got here safely, and the change of scene is doing me so much good. I'm surrounded by great people here, and my transfer went very smoothly. I'm preparing my complaint with the help of the association here. Thank you so much again. I don't know what I would have done without if you hadn't been there. Even when I pushed you away and you didn't want to believe you, you stuck by me. I'm gradually getting back in touch with my old friends, and I'm so glad to know that they're here listening to and supporting me. If ever you need anything at all, don't hesitate to ask, even if we're further away from each other now. Okay. Thank you for playing another Lost Phone. Laura Story, a game by a crown, accidental queens. Game narrated, design, Elizabeth and Vivian. Visual art by Miriam. Programming by Dan. Produced by Simon. User experience, players, testing, Elizabeth and Vivian. Production was co-financed by something or other. People, White Gloves, Temple Fox, True Love, People, Butterfly, Poopa, G4F Records. Credits. Oh, we're glitching. Anyway, guys, wow. So yeah, this is a long one. Holy shit, we've been on here an hour. Audio and video quality is improved. Yeah, my phone is really hot, so I'm sorry if there's been any stuttering or jittering, and plus this will be edited, so it's not going to be a whole hour when you see it. Yeah, I liked this one a lot better. It was definitely a lot harder to do the puzzles. I liked the idea of the AI gone wrong in the other one, but the very ending was so stupid. So stupid. But yeah, this was a good game. It gave me a headache. There was a fuckload more reading. Oh wow, I realized I hadn't even read everything. There was some stuff in the... No, did I read everything? I think I did. But yeah, there was a lot more reading. It's just so much reading makes me yawn and everything. I'm sure it does you guys as well. So yeah, I'll stop rambling. I'm really tired. It's really late. I recorded this episode right after the last one. I took a moment to think and reflect, and I was like, wait a minute. So I was able to get through some of the puzzles. But yeah, again, this was a request from a viewer, and I hope you liked it. I know I sped read through a lot of it. But yeah, these games are really hard for me to do. But I'm recording this before I'm done with Innocent, another phone game, which I'm really, really into. So maybe I've finished it by the time you've watched this, or maybe I haven't, but I'm really into that one. And that's my favorite phone game so far out of all these phone games. So I can't wait to get to the end of that. And if you guys know of any other phone games that are awesome, I will definitely play them, because I really like the idea of a phone in your phone game. Anyway, I just noticed, if one or several aspects of Laura and Ben's story apply to your current situation or to that of a person close to you, please reach out. There are various designated associations and crisis helplines that can assist you. And yeah, if any of this you feel touches you in any way, I've been there. I've been on the bad end of a relationship like that. And it's not good. And you always think, well, maybe it's me, or maybe I can fix them, or you think a lot of things. If you're ever abused in any way, you got to say something. I mean, don't take everything as abuse. Sometimes it's just an argument. Arguments can be healthy. Sometimes it is just a misunderstanding. But if, you wake up every day sad, like if the relationship or whatever it is, friendship, anything, is giving you any kind of pain, assess the situation and try to change it. And if that means getting away from the person or the situation, as much as it hurts, you'll feel a lot better in the long run. So anyway, I'm going to leave it here. My throat is raspy from all this talking, because I've been playing this game for about 2 hours straight now. And yeah, I'll stop rambling. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you later.